always going for araabMUZIK one time on the MPC. What's good? Welcome to Open Late on Complex. My name is Peter Rosenberg, and let's not waste any time. Let's meet our special guest tonight. First up, you know him from The Carmichael Show. You may know him from the Oscar-winning Get Out, and now he has his own Fox sitcom called Rel, which premieres this Sunday. Give it up for Lil Rel. Howry. Next up, his star show, Warriors of Liberty City, is on the way, and he's a former All-Pro NFL wide receiver, plus just a jack of all trades, a health buff, so many things. Chad Ochocinco's here. All right, football season is kicking off, and of course, everyone is talking about a man who's not even playing football right now, Colin Kaepernick. Now, Kaepernick's case against the NFL is moving forward against the NFL's wishes after evidence was found that team owners may have conspired to keep him out of the league. Let's keep this real simple to start off with, Chad. Am I completely delusional for still hoping that one day one of these teams is going to give Colin Kaepernick a job?
No, they're not. Not at this point. It's gotten too far. It's far beyond repair. You know, especially now that the collusion suit has been filed and everything is going forward. He won't play again, but I have a very strong feeling that he's going to win.
Like he's better than most backup quarterbacks in the league. Like, I'm a Bears fan.
Oh, so
you know what I mean? Like why wouldn't we?
You've seen some bad quarterbacks.
Yeah, so I'm like, so this is a purpose thing, and I'm proud of Colin for just standing up, like, you know what I mean? Like, most people wouldn't do that, man, and be scared because, you know, it's millions of dollars you're losing.
A year ago, Chad said that Cap's protests had been politically whitewashed by the NFL and conservatives. Mm-hmm. How do you feel about the kneeling issue? 'Cause it's a great point. They made it about something it wasn't.
Right. The kneeling issue is great. The message is what got whitewashed. We're forgetting why he's kneeling. Now, a lot of people always turn the question around and ask me what I would have done. Like, I don't think I would have kneeled, but I would have got the exact same message across and intertwined it with my play on the field. Did I follow the NFL rules in the first place? Think about it.
Not always.
Did I follow the rules in the first place? Therefore, I'm going to get the message that he's trying to get across, but I would have tied it in the game of football, which would have probably been in the celebration. I would have got the fans involved. I would have had them drape all type of stuff. You know, I was extremely creative.
And to his point, that actually I think would have helped more if everybody picked a different route to do things, right? So if it was that, if after interviewing you had like six touchdown passes, you're like, well, I don't want to talk about that right now because the game is speaking for itself. You know what I mean? So I think if everybody would have came up with a different version of what that is, I think it would have confused them.
What's the future of the NFL at this point, man?
Flag football's on the way.
For real?
Honestly, I mean, that's it. I mean, you know, you understand what you're signing up for, but, you know, the NFL, what they're doing is they're protecting themselves on the back end. Okay, the whole thing, you know, health and we know what we signed up for. You know what you signed up for. This is a barbaric sport. You know, when you get in the boxing ring, you know, you expect to get your ass knocked out. You know, it's the same thing with football. You understand that. But what they're doing is they're trying to protect themselves for any legal issues long-term on the back end. And I understand it, but it's taken away from the game of football in the way it's supposed to be played.
Do you still enjoy watching it?
Yeah. And I don't watch specific teams. I watch simply wide receiver and DB matchups week to week.
That makes sense. All right, let's move on to hip-hop real quick. You guys all right with a little hip-hop talk real quick? All right, this is kind of what we do. Last week, Eminem dropped a surprise album, Kamikaze, out of nowhere, which dropped a few surprise disses. He took aim at everybody from Drake to Machine Gun Kelly, to Lil Xan, Lil Pump, Charlemagne, academics, and now some of his targets have really gotten in their feelings while some have celebrated being name-checked. Now, here's my question. Rel, I'll start with you. Is this legendary behavior, Eminem having the pettiness, the time to come for everyone, you a fan of it, or is this beneath a legend?
No, it's hip-hop. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's legit hip-hop. That's what battle is. Like, everybody's gotten too damn nice. You know what I mean? So I actually appreciated that. And this is hip-hop, man.
My only question for you, both of you guys, is it really a diss when you get shouted out by one of the greatest rappers of all time? Like, I'm sorry. To me, if he was trying to diss people, it was more like made their life.
It's a diss based on what he said. I mean, everybody else is so emotional now. Everybody's so sensitive. Everybody's sensitive these days, and it's good to hear somebody you know, being MGK being the first one to fire back at him, and I hope everyone else fires back as well, you know. Now, will they win that lyrical battle against him? No, but so what?
That's the thing, no, you're absolutely right.
I thought I could run Ray Lewis over. What happened?
Didn't work out.
It didn't work out.
But you got credit for the effort.
Exactly.
That's exactly right.
Try.
No, I particularly appreciate that in terms of MGK, who for the record, I just want to say, I think dropped one of the best diss records we've heard in a long time. I mean, we're just coming off of Pusha T's story of Adidon, which was amazing. Yeah. But you got to give MGK his props. Not only did he have time and go into detail, but he also put a nice hook on the record. Like, it actually reminded me of Back to Back in that regard.
He's really talented. I did, and this will make me biased. We did a movie together with Sandra Bullock called Bird Box, and so I got a chance to know him. But like, he's a real music guy, and it's crazy. I mean, you could tell he looks up to him. Like, that's another thing too. It is something about being just by your hero.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, if Eddie Murphy started roasting me, I'd probably cry. Like, why you doing this, Eddie?
Is Eminem, though, by continuing to put out music, MGK had one line that I thought was a real burn, which was basically, you were the greatest ever. The last 10 years, you're just hurting your own legacy. Has Eminem been hurting or helping his legacy over the last several years?
Well, I say that, like, the album, the surprise album, is good.
I think his best body of work in some time.
The one before that was weird. You know what I mean? It was like he was trying to be something he wasn't. It was just, I like the fact that he sounds like him on this album.
I agree. He found his
pocket. The one before that was like, yo, what is this, Amigos? Like, what are you doing? Like, it sounded kind of bad. You know what I mean? So I was scared. Maybe somebody called him like, hey man, you gotta put out a surprise album rap your regular self. Because that other album was terrible. I can't say that.
All right, M did receive some criticism from his album as well. He used a homophobic slur while talking about Tyler, the Creator. He also just was a lot of the classic old crude Eminem. Lil Rel, can that brand of hip hop still exist in 2018?
That's a good question. Only thing I'll say this: anything can exist if you just stick to that. Like, most people who do well in this business, they know who they are. They're not trying to adjust to everybody else. M just got to be okay with explaining it all the time. I mean, because you know what's scary about him? You know, he's getting older. If that's your grandfather, right, and he's like a lyrical assassin like that, and you come to visit him, he's just making diss songs about the family. It's like, he just seems like he's going to be a mean old man.
All right, before I let you guys go, we like to do this thing where we open the floor up to everyone online and debate some topics. This is called Settle It For Me. All right, tonight's topic comes from a Twitter user named Buddha. Big fan. Which region, Midwest, South, West Coast, or East Coast, has had the best run in hip hop? Now, Chad, you're from Florida. Rel, you're from Chicago.
Yeah.
The best run.
I think it's the South. I think, you know, they even, when you think about it, you think about what type of city Atlanta is, it's created from their hip hop culture. They made a city. You know what I mean?
It's so true though. Like, is Atlanta as a city what it is without the hip hop of the South? Ocho, you're from
Miami.
You're from Miami, so you're going south too?
Yeah.
Longer than the New York run?
Yeah, and you know what I like about it? The sound has changed, and the sound itself has evolved.
Yeah.
And at some point, it's going to revert back to what we're used to.
Let's be honest. Atlanta has been the #1 city for the last 18 years.
Yeah.
Damn, no one in New York wants to clap for that, huh? That's sad. You're allowed to enjoy it no matter where you're from.
Who is the next New York big rapper? I'm talking big.
Well, that depends who you ask. There are some people who would say that next could be...
You go say it. Go ahead.
Some people would say Tekashi 6ix9ine.
Okay. That's what I was talking about.
I know you were, you troll, and you had to force me to say it. Yo, make some noise for Lil Rel, Howery, and Ochocinco one time. A lot happened in hip hop this week, more than just Eminem's album. There was a little event called Made in America that went down in Philly, and our guy Wayno went to check it out. Here's what he saw.
What's up, y'all? This is Wayno. I'm here for Open Late. We down here at Made in America 18. We're gonna see a few acts, talk to a few people, see what they got going on. Let's see what it takes us.
You know, Made in America is a special, super special festival. People don't know that Philly like such a rap capital. Like it's a real rap capital. So it's like, man, to be able to do an album like Daytona on this stage is like, man, that's a dream for sure.
This your first time in Philly?
Yes, sir.
I was about to say, I ain't have a cheesesteak or none of that.
We
yet.
had the cheesesteak last night.
From where?
It was Jim's? Yeah, that spot was bussin'. Bussin'. Philly is amazing. You know, I've been loving the East though, man, because this is the Mecca.
Absolutely.
So, you know what I mean? Like I go extra for y'all. East Coast was good, man. Right. Yeah.
Who's your top 3 Bay Area legends, excluding yourself, because you definitely one of them?
E40, Keek the Sneak, Mac Dre, the Jack.
I'm tired as fuck. Can I say fuck?
Absolutely.
Okay, I'm tired as fuck.
Yes.
I want to go home.
You want to go home?
But I signed up for this shit.
You signed up for this
so
shit.
So I'm out here.
You out here.
So I'm out here. I get, you know what I'm saying?
Man.
I'm seeing some good people.
Right.
I'm in good company.
I mean, it's an honor. I think I'm like one of the only, like maybe there's like 2 or 3 Asian artists on this whole festival. So
that's amazing.
Yeah.
Yo.
So I mean.
And you signed to Rock Nation.
I'm signed to Rock Nation. Yeah, I met Jay at the brunch, and then he popped up yesterday.
Word.
Popped up like he just came. Like,
I didn't know it. Snuck about it.
Yeah. So
did you meet any artists today? Like any artists?
I met J Rock. I met P&B Rock yesterday.
Oh, dope.
Meek Mill.
Would you work with any of them?
Of course, man. Hey, Meek's one of my favorite rappers.
Oh,
yeah, for sure.
You performed one of the records that you got with M.
Yeah, that's when we did the mosh pit. It's called Nice Guy. And it was
Nice Guy.
Fun.
How was the reaction? It was crazy, insane?
No complaints.
How is Philadelphia been treating you? I mean,
I had the most fire Philly cheesesteak yesterday.
I was about to ask, where'd you get it from?
Where? Huh?
Bats? Any new dances you broke out today?
That's a little walking the dog. It's just a preview. I can't give you the whole dog.
Can you show it to me now? How you walk the dog? Alright. Gotta have your hand up. Alright, walk the dog like this.
Yeah.
Alright. Got them lays. Let me get one of them lays. We gotta get one.
$1 per chip.
Nah. I'm cool. I'm cool.
All right, my guest tonight is the comedian behind this summer's In My Feelings challenge. Let's see if we can get him to start the Open Late challenge. Who knows? Give it up, ladies and gentlemen, for Shiggy on Open Late. Wait, couldn't help but notice when we just shook hands, I hear a little crackling.
Crackling what?
Did you help yourself to some of the snacks that we have, Shiggy?
Yeah, in my dressing room as I have the.
Yes, because, and by the way, they are for you. You're the guest of honor. So what snacks do you take?
I got Cheetos.
Ooh, very nice.
Doritos, of course, red bag.
Oh, you dropped one.
Sorry about that. It got original Reese's Treats.
So that's a Rice Krispies treats.
Reese's?
No.
I said Reese's. Why did I say Reese's?
I don't know. No, don't even now.
I can't have nothing now.
No, not while you're talking. We got to do a real interview.
A real interview will be me being me doing a real interview, right?
Yeah, but I can't have your mouth full of gummy treats.
Why not?
Shiggy, how you been, bro, since I seen you?
Oh, man. When the last time I seen you?
Before you'd even met Drake.
Before I met Drake.
Before
you
met
the first
Drake.
one to get me.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was though.
Yeah, you remember that?
Yeah, I remember that. That was a good interview.
You freestyle too.
And it was great, right?
Oh,
probably
what?
top 5 of the year.
A lot of people saying you should jump in the MGK Eminem thing.
No, he ain't mentioned my name in there.
No, if he did though.
I would have had a little something for him.
But seriously, what's it been like since I saw you?
Since you saw me, life's been pretty good. Had a little bad moments, but right now the summer was very, very good for me.
What was the bad spot? I did not honestly, I didn't expect that you'd say there'd been any bad spots. What were the bad spots?
It's just a lot of just scandalous stuff.
Can you give us a hint of what kind of scandal it was?
I was in the shade room for something bad.
You were?
Yeah.
Oh no.
You didn't see my apology. Y'all had me on the show as one of those things that's something bad. So you know what I'm talking about.
Did you make it right?
I made it right.
You apologized?
Yeah.
You cleaned it up?
Cleaned it up.
She understood. You're having a moment.
Yeah, she didn't understand.
No.
She didn't understand.
But she's with you still?
Yeah, she with me, yeah.
Okay, good.
That's a ride or die.
You're telling me, Shiggy, because I'm worried about you. I do. I care about you. You're a local kid. We've seen you blow up, and everyone's like, "Oh, Shiggy's popping now. Hopefully, he doesn't fall for the trap." What you're saying is you basically fell for one of the first traps you possibly could fall.
Nah, it wasn't. No.
I don't mean like you were set up, but I mean the traps of fame.
That wasn't. No. Let me tell you something. Like you said, I've been a little famous for a little while, but now it's just on a different scale. You know what I'm saying? Traps has always been set.
Right.
But not too many people were talking about the traps before. That's it.
But now they're interested in talking about
now
you.
they're interested in talking about it. Now they're interested in my relationship, my life, and stuff like that. Something that you got to get used to at this level of fame. I've never been at this level yet.
I mean, listen, I saw you walking the red carpet at the ESPYs.
Yeah.
By the way, we got to talk to you about your timeliness. You were the last person at the red carpet for the ESPYs.
Was I supposed to be the first?
Not the first, but how about like in the middle so you see some other celebrities there?
There was nobody there, right?
No, you missed the entire thing.
Well, I felt, you know what, I was really pissed off because I would walk the red carpet, I did all the extra act, and there was literally nothing there.
It was empty. It was me. It was just
was
us finishing the show. Now, that was the same night you had your little moment with Russell Wilson.
Yeah, so I cleaned it up, right? I made up for it.
Now, take me through that. Did it seem like Russell Wilson was legitimately a little bit tight?
Honestly, after I did it, I didn't really pay too much attention to him after that.
Wow.
Not no disrespect though, because they had the moment, but he didn't seem upset to a point where it's like, let me check on Russell. It seemed like he got it was a joke and took it for what it was.
Okay, you go to LA. That same week, I think you met Drake.
Yeah.
There was a lot happening that week.
Yeah.
Take me through meeting Drake. Can you work us through that whole week? How did it play out?
When I met Drake, my friend Ben, he was like, hey, Drake, they call Drake the boy. So every time somebody like, the boy is gonna be, I'm like, who's the boy? They say, oh, they Drake. I'm like, okay, cool. He gonna be there. So I'm like, I'll be there. Boom. I'm in the spot. They're like, hey, Drake, this is Shiggy. He didn't hear me, so there was music going on, so he didn't hear me. He was like this. He's like, oh, and they gave me a good hug, nice love. This is the guy who got me the #1 song in the country. It was a lot of love when I first met him, though.
Really, off top?
Off top. Yeah.
And then the video comes, and what was it like being in the video?
Man, the video was crazy, because half the things in the video, I found out. Because they kind of kept me out the loop. I guess they want everything to be like a surprise for everybody.
Organic.
Or I don't know what that means.
Organic? You know, like
Whole Foods?
Like Whole Foods. They wanted to be like Whole Foods. They wanted everything to be like Whole Foods. No, but just natural. They wanted you to play it straight.
Exactly. So like, yeah, we didn't have no script, no nothing. The scene I did with him at the end was just like him doing him and me doing me, just put together nice and raw like that.
Do you consider Drake a friend at this point?
I don't know if I could consider him a friend, but I consider him like a very good person, a good guy. Like
he's been fair to you.
Yes, a good guy. Because a lot of people in the industry, music and stuff like that, they don't always give credit when credit is due sometimes. And I could fairly say that he gave me credit, even though I don't want too much credit. You know what I'm saying? Because I give him credit. But for him to say like, hey, this guy gave me the #1 song out his mouth. He posted me on his page.
Now that's nice to hear though, because when these situations play out, you don't always know if someone's gonna get their credit.
Yeah, exactly.
Sometimes people don't get. Early on, I was like, man, I hope Shiggy gets his due.
You know what it is? I gotta credit my man Odell Beckham Jr.
Really? You think it was Odell?
Yeah. Because what he did was.
Wow, what a floss that was, by the way.
When he did the dance, he hashtag do the Shiggy, added me and said, everybody, hashtag do the Shiggy and tag the Shiggy show. Everybody, let's do this video. Everybody, let's do it.
Are you overwhelmed by everything, or are you having fun? Because you seem, I'll be honest, you seem happy, but you seem a little bit heavy.
You know what it is? I'm happy at the moment, and I'm happy at what's going on for me. But you know, I'm overwhelmed because now I'm at that level where it's like I gotta do something big after, like something has to follow up largely.
That's the thing, because otherwise you end up just being known as the dancer guy.
Yeah, I like it because it's simple, you know what I'm saying? Dancing is always fun, but I don't like when people take the fun out of dancing by telling you to dance, because now you seem like a, what's it called, like a jester, you know what I'm saying?
Yes. You don't want people being like, yo, hit the dance right now.
Yeah, exactly, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I'm still popular. I still got 2 million followers on Instagram. A lot of people don't have that.
You got to play Madison Square Garden. You're in New York.
Well, I said play like I had a...
It's a good point. You didn't have a concert.
Yeah.
You got to dance at Madison Square Garden.
Don't say dance either.
Okay, let me try it again. You got to perform in Madison Square Garden.
Yeah.
What was that experience like?
You know what it is? Before leading up to it, it was so nerve-wracking. You know what I'm saying? I was nervous. I didn't know what to do. I had so many ideas of dance moves and so much I wanted to do. But the moment I hit the stage, I forgot about all of that. And I just felt so happy because I seen all the lights, all the cameras. I know my mom was there, my brother was there, my brothers was there, my girl was there, my friends was there.
Any cool backstage stories from the Garden? You see anyone cool backstage?
Chris Rock.
Did he know who you were?
No. I was hoping, he was with his kids, I think. So I was hoping.
The kids would put him on?
Daddy, that's up, but I didn't get that.
You didn't get that either?
I was like, man.
Who else? Who else? Anyone else?
Mike Tyson was at the show.
Mike was there. That's my guy.
I shook his hand, but he didn't look like he knew who I was.
Did he have any kids with him to tell him though? Maybe.
No, he had
Damn it.
nobody
Also
with
no
him.
kids. Who else? Anyone else you see?
Yeah.
Just go through a list for me. Who are some of the crazy names you've gotten to meet over the last few months?
Jamie Foxx.
Wow.
That's it.
That was the biggest one for you?
Yeah, that's the biggest one.
And he's like a fan, isn't he?
Yeah, he knew who I was. Like, Jamie Foxx is one of those people that you like, hey, what's going on, Jamie? My name is Shiggy. He like, man, I know who you are, man. And it's like, damn, Jamie Foxx know you. And he not only does he know you, he says he loves what you do. So I'm saying,
That's an amazing
he like,
moment.
yo, take down my number. You know what I'm saying? You like, damn, Jamie.
You got Jamie Foxx's number?
Yeah, I got Jamie Foxx.
Can I get it?
What's up?
Can I get his number?
Let me see if
Just text me later.
I'll take
Hey, Shiggy, sincerely from the bottom of my heart, I'm happy for you.
Thank you.
Be careful.
For what?
The DMs and stuff.
Okay, yeah.
Be careful, have fun, and keep making shit happen, man. You're a funny guy. We're all happy for you.
Thank you. Can I give shout out to Mom Deuce, Papa Love?
No time for
You know
shout
what I'm
outs.
saying?
Put your shirt on, by the way, please.
Oh, a shirt on. You have no undershirt on today. Your stylist should have got you.
Yes,
an
I do.
undershirt. A black undershirt stylist?
Shiggy, ladies and gentlemen, make some noise one time. Also give it up for Lil Rel Howery. Give it up for Chad Ochocinco, Wayno, and of course all the artists at Made in America. And now, to take us out, the one and only, the OG. Give it up. araabMUZIK, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, thank you guys so much for watching. Open Late is always open on Complex's YouTube channel, and so are all these amazing shows. Check them out.